Hello everyone, my name is Michael Davis. The Community Boards in Action for Vancouver sprang out of several conversations we were having with around a discussion paper that was put out by the Federation of Community Social Services called the Social Policy Frameworks in Canada. So when Doug Heyman mentioned how hard it was to find common projects to bring the Vancouver area agencies together, we suggested getting the 5 largest Vancouver agencies together to discuss a social policy framework to see if they were supportive of the idea and how we could move it forward. So Judy Hayes loved the idea so much she stayed up all night and wrote the application. And Lynn Carter's board, the Greater Vancouver Community Services Society, they liked it so much they ponied up a big chunk of cash to help get the conversation going. So we held a meeting on the 23rd of May 2013 and drafted a call to action called There Is a Better Way. And the 5 agency boards eventually endorsed that. So then we created a PowerPoint so that a presentation that people could take to their boards that are considering the declaration as well, to give them some background information on it. And so far 17 agencies have signed on. We've had 2 op-eds in the Vancouver Sun on the social policy framework concept, and we now have a master's level group at Simon Fraser University preparing a study on how BC makes social policy now and how it might develop a social policy framework and how that might affect public policy in the province. So they will report out in March or April, and from these conversations, we invited our keynote speaker for our annual 2013 conference to come from Alberta to talk about how they started the creation of a social policy framework in Alberta. And we've asked all of our board agencies to join the declaration and are now going out to all of our member agencies to ask them to join as well. Earlier this week, we had a meeting with Vantage Point and the CEOs of the United Way and the Vancouver Foundation, and we've begun a conversation on how all of us might work together to make a social policy framework a reality in BC. All of these documents about this are on the Boardvoice website under initiatives, so that's www.boardvoice.ca. It's a big idea, and whether it actually becomes a social policy framework, I don't know. But just the conversation, I think, is very good for our agencies and our sector and the people that we serve in the province. Thanks for listening. See you soon.